Hello there, Stevos, and welcome back to another episode of Steve's Music Wrap-Up right here on my YouTube channel, SteveOfficial. In this episode, we are discussing my thoughts on MARINA's latest album, that is Princess of Power, which, by the way, at the time of recording this video, I have not long finished listening to. Can I just say, right, before I get into the track listing, before I tell you how long the track is, how long the album is and stuff like that, given the fact that this album got released back on the 8th of June earlier this year, I don't know why in September 2025, at the time of recording this music wrap-up video, it has taken me this long to listen to this album, because this was right up my alley. I'm not gonna lie, this really was right up my alley. You know, it was like, it was just so, like, poppy, you know, like really poppy, and there was a good beat to it in quite a lot of the tracks as well and stuff like that. You know, I really enjoyed this album a lot. I'm not gonna lie, to the point that straight after I finished listening to this album in full, I went back and started listening to the tracks again, because I loved them that much, you know. So that's a really positive start to this music wrap-up video, of course. So, of course, MARINA released Princess of Power back on the 8th of June 2025. The album running time for this is 48 minutes, and I tell you what, this has been the best 48 minutes of my day, you know. So anyway, I am going to run through the track listing for you, and then I'll go through all the tracks that I really enjoyed that stand out the most to me. So number one is the album title itself, which is Princess of Power. Number two is Butterfly. Number three is Cantissimo. Number 4 is Roller Coaster. Number 5 is Cupid's Girl. Number 6 is Metallic Stallion. Number 7 is Je ne sais quoi. Number 8 is Digital Fantasy. Number 9 is Everybody Knows I'm Sad. Number 10 is Hello Kitty. Number 11 is I Heart You. Number 12 is Adult Girl. And number 13 is Final Boss. Now, I must say, from the moment I hit play on this album, starting with Princess of Power, right, it starts off a little bit slow, but then it really gets into it, and then you're like, okay, this is what we can expect from this album. And believe me, right, there's a couple in there where you could probably go, alright, it slows it down a little bit tonally, but you know, it does, literally, it comes back, and honestly, it is such a pop album, you know. I think it's safe to say, right, given the fact that there's some other albums, admittedly, that have been released over the last few months and stuff, which I do need to do music wrap-ups for and stuff, which you guys will see over the coming days and coming weeks. But what I will say is, this is one of my favourite albums so far released this year. I'm not going to lie, it really is, you know, to the point where I'm literally gone back and listened to this album again, you know, or pretty much half of it. So the songs that do stand out for me the most is Princess of Power, Roller Coaster, Cupid's Girl, Metallic Stallion, Je ne sais quoi, Digital Fantasy, Hello Kitty, I Heart You, and Final Boss. So 9 out of 13 tracks on this album are the ones that stand out to me, you know, and I absolutely loved it. Like, honestly, I absolutely loved this album. So, would I recommend this album? I think so. I definitely do think so, because I think this was a brilliant album, and I think if you're into your pop music, I think this would be a great listen. You, like me, may end up going back and revisiting a few tracks from this album, you know. I mean, I did actually, I will admit now, before listening to this album, I think I did hear what songs did I hear? I definitely heard I Heart You through TikTok, because I did see Marina posted some songs on TikTok from this album. I Heart You was definitely one of them, and when I heard it on TikTok instantly, I was like, damn, this sounds good. I'm going to add it to my playlist. And I did, and I listened to it a few times prior to listening to this album in full. And, you know, it did sound really great. And I do remember, again, via Marina's official TikTok account, I heard Hello Kitty as well, which, again, I enjoyed Hello Kitty. I thought that was a great song as well. But some of the other ones, though, that I've not heard prior to, you know, listening to this album, going back and re-listening to them over and over again, I mean, they're quite catchy as well. So I feel as though after a few listens, you're probably going to end up going back and listening to them again, you know. So yeah, so definitely do recommend this. What would I rate this album out of 10, I hear you ask? I'm going to say I'm going to give this a 9, if not a 9.5 out of 10. Honestly, there is a lot of tracks on this album that I could not see me skipping at all, which is great. You know, very rare for me to come across an album like this where there's hardly any tracks on this album that I would skip. You know. So anyway, let me know in the comment section down below whether you have heard Marina's latest album, Princess of Power. Let me know as well what your favourite track is from this album, if you have heard it. And as always, if you are new around here and you like what you see, feel free to hit that subscribe button down below to become a Stevo. And if you have enjoyed this review, this music wrap-up video, feel free to leave a like as well. That lets me know to say that you are enjoying this content. Also as well, can I just say that there is no movie wrap-up video coming up this week, okay? So your next YouTube video is coming up tomorrow, Monday the 8th of September 2025 at 4 PM UK time. It's not the weekly vlog. It is going to be an unboxing video of this little handy device that I've got right here. It is the Insta360 Go Ultra camera that I've unboxed. And of course, you guys will see me vlogging with this camera in my weekly vlog that's coming up on the 15th of September 2025 at 4 PM UK time. If you're wondering when the next episode of the weekly vlog is coming out, it will be on the 9th of September 2025 at 4 PM UK time, okay? But until then though, guys, from me, it's goodbye. Thank you for watching this video, and I shall see you guys again in my next YouTube video.